Hi everyone, this is Steve Gonzer, physical therapist and founder of Run Smart Online, and I want to talk about Kinesio tape. I'm finally getting over my cold, so you'll still hear that raspiness, but you know, Kinesio tape is one of those things that people think it's either placebo effect or they love it, and we all have that friend that's taped from head to toe, but really what's the deal with it? What I want to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to get this thing to stay on, because instead of rather showing you all the different ways of tape, you can find that stuff elsewhere. But I want to talk to you guys about a big problem, which is keeping the tape on. So Kinesio tape works off of a proprioceptive piece from the body. So for example, if I put my thumb back here, I know my thumb is up and I know my thumb is down. Thumb is up, thumb is down, because my thumb is relaying information to my brain about its spatial awareness and where it is in space. The same thing happens with the rest of the body, and what we find is like knee braces, although they don't control for motion, they improve proprioceptive feedback, they make people feel more comfortable, and the same thing with Kinesio tape if you're taping the right way. Now, one of the big things with keeping this on is you have to make sure a couple things. First, you can't be a werewolf. You can't be super hairy because the tape can't stick to the skin. So if you really want to use it and you're a hairy person, you're going to have to shave that spot first. The other thing is you want to make sure that the skin is dry, there's no lotion. Any kind of lotion or oil on the skin will actually cause it to fall off sooner. And the last piece that I see with most people is that they put it on and then they go exercise. The adhesive on the Kinesio tape needs time to set. So what I recommend doing is taping at night or taping in the first thing in the morning if you're going to exercise in the afternoon, because you need about 4 or 5 hours for the tape to set and the adhesive to set, or if you just tape and go out and exercise, it's going to fall right out. The big thing here is making sure that if you want this to last for a couple days, what I usually do is I'll tear away an end, and I'm not going to tape any specific injury with this, but what I want to just show you is you're going to tear off an end and you're going to lay that end flush with the skin. You're not going to put any stretch on it, you're just going to lay it there. You're going to activate the adhesive by giving a little bit of a rub, and then what I like to do is peel back and take the rest of the tape all the way to the other end, and then I'll lay my tape, depending if you want stretch or not, you know, depends on what part of your body you're taping. I'll put my stretch on, lay that down, bring my thumb across it to lay it flat, and then at the other end, the last couple inches, maybe 2 or 3 inches, you're just going to lay that flat without any stretch. And what that's going to do is it's going to prevent the ends from curling. I also curl my edges with scissors if you're not buying the pre-cut strips, and you're going to lay that right on and give it a little bit of a rub. Now, the key thing again, make sure you do this a couple hours before you exercise if you want it to stay on, and no oils, no hair, and no lotions on the skin.